draft, because who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe there's something here that I'm just not seeing.
So despite the fact that their lineup is greedy and it doesn't come online super fast. That sounds counterintuitive.
There's a Blightstone on that Chen.
A rush for the bounty rune in the bottom lane, but there is already a Riki sitting behind Solo. Looks like they're going to try and go for that early first blood. Ramses does manage to pick up the bounty rune. He's going to try and make the most of the space. Pops a win run will be good.
Okay, so now the lane from no one is a little bit awkward because he used all of his mana to try to pop a kill.
Ramses trying to fight. Managed to eat his way through the trees. Jinkyu can't quite see him, does spot him out now, managed to get the healing salve, and they actually get the kill on the Riki. PYW, he's trying to go for the kill on Ramses, but he gets the send back, and now he's blocked in. Solo with the double kill, outplay on Team Serenity.
But I don't even know how much that matters because they're just kind of running at each other and they're dying. Ramses is being run at here, but look.
They faked out the Wraith Fire Blast, will be able to get the real hit now, slowing him down inside of the cloud. They're getting a lot of damage onto him. Solo shows himself now, managed to get a big crit onto Ramses, not quite enough to land, slowing down Jinkyu. He will be able to get away. Ramses also managed to juke and jive his way through to get the full healing salve duration out. I mean, not greedy from, if the laning phase is everything, then it's not greedy at all.
The courier dying really hurt the most though, especially for the mid lane.
That was
top.
Definitely silly. Top lane, they're going to go for it. Trying to go for the kill onto Solo. Can't quite get it with the reveal onto the Clinks and still not having his level 6. Can't save himself. He's going to end up going down. They're still going to try and chase Solo as he's slowed down by the Crystal Nova. We'll be able to get it with a power shot long range from ZYD. It's a good problem to have as the supports. Roger is going to run into the wrong neighborhood, but Ramses as well as nice tornado from no one. Managed to get the EMP out. It's going to burn both of them with a cog trapped in. Roger, he may not even die. GGG comes in and ends his life. I'm just saying, did they get 9 out of the first 10 or 9 out of 15?
Riki picking up runes.
You know,
he was not concerned about the runes at all as the courier goes down.
I mean, he was too busy trying to salvage the laning phase. PYW is going to come in, tries to go over the stun on a Solo, but he's immediately going to get just chopped down by the neutral creeps. And they're all trying to go for the kill onto Solo, but is this really worth it, guys? They are going to be able to get it. They've already traded one away. Pasha's trying to chase down XCJ. Does manage to get the dust. And he does have his level 6. He's going to be able to buy himself sometimes for the tricks of the trade. But coming back in, still revealed. Ramses, meanwhile, chasing down kills onto the Clinks. Jumps over to the Crystal Maiden. Couldn't quite get it, though. The last impetus shot does chase him down. And now the Centaur leading way underneath the tower. Pasha is going to take all competitors on. He will find XCJ deep inside the jungle eventually. Revealed by the Sunstrike.
Not a lot of playmakers on the side of Team Serenity, which is sort of what we were concerned about. As
they're all going for Pasha. They're all going for it, but he already got off the heal. Is outside of the range of the smoke. They're going to be able to run him down with a Wind Ranger, though. Thankfully, that hero, he still doesn't have any of his items. He still doesn't have a Javelin or a Mythful Hammer to build into the Maelstrom, but he still does pretty good damage.
Yeah, and without the Force Staff, he's not going to be able to get
bottom lane, trying to go for the real. Ramses do have the freezing field. That's going to do a lot of damage to the real one. Managed to get the cogs pushback. That stops the freezing field. Ramses does manage to escape. Roger saves the day and helps them get a double in the bottom lane.
I like how confident you sound on that. As Ramses picks up the rune again as Shackle does not connect, but Pasha in the thick of things.
Tornado comes in, does manage to stop the freezing field, but they do manage to finish off the Enchantress finally. But Wraith King get burned out of all his mana. The magic wand, the magic stick wasn't actually going to be good enough and doesn't get the mana back for the reincarnation. ZYD's dead as well. Jinkyu is going to be trapped underneath the icy cold fingers. An alacritied Phantom Hunter. Making short work of the tier 2.
He's got Diffusal and he's got Heart queued up. He's not even that far from it.
All these siege creeps coming in as well.
Did they just pop a smoke in front of them?
They did. Clink's gonna be caught. He's definitely dead. Get him, siege creeps. Alright. Jump in. Smoke Cloud trying to slow down Roger. Does have the Force Staff, though, to be able to get himself some distance. Has to jump himself away. PYW is going to be slowed down by Ramses. He still has the Aegis. He's willing to give up his life to be able to get a couple kills here, and he may not even die. Dances out of the freezing field, survives a little bit longer, manages Doppelganger down. No, he actually stays on the high ground, but ZYD didn't know that. That will be the Crystal Nova to finish him off. Comes back, full HP, full mana.
Behind the Clinks.
Clinks trying to go for a fast kill onto Roger. Instead, it is a fast death for him. All right, well, this is looking like a... oh, what a chat wheel line from Pasha. Because this is definitely feeling like a great win. for him is just absolutely from nobody. From VP is dying here. Solo managed to get away in just a sliver of HP. Serenity trying to do what damage they can, get a shackle shot. Don't have any damage to follow it up. And GG. So very rough game one for Team Serenity. All right, last 5 seconds. Team Serenity. This offlane Ursa, that was unfortunate out there. The Earthshaker Fisher block does lead the creeps going into the tower. And in a 1v1, and especially a 1v1 that you should win as the Ursa, you're not happy with your creep wave pushing. Already, bottom lane, XCJ does manage to get the kill onto Solo. Away behind the tier 1 tower, going to be blocked up again by that Fisher. No one's going to try and chase him down. Roger trying to get in front of ZYD. He turns around and goes for all the nukes. He's just going to give up his life. I feel like this is almost one of those situations where he's like, I'm going to be out of lane too long. TI8 sneaking in from behind, does manage to find Solo. Solo does not have an escape mechanism except for his own boots. He puts the jukes on, but is eventually found out. Does manage to get off at least the spiteful arcane curse before he goes down. The wrap in from behind. ZYT is going to show himself. Does manage to hit the LSA. Pasha, having already used the swashbuckle, has no escape.
What hero was he playing?
Mirana. Mirana mid. XCJ, he's not going to have a fun time here, surrounded by 3 heroes. But no one has some pretty good defensive vision on both sides of his mid lane. Solo's going to be down inside the jungle. He's going to go down. Again, another...
This is bottom lane. He's just throwing out stuns to get CS at this point. And they're going to run into Roger here. Lance flies out.
Body blocked a little bit by PYW. Good doppelganger. Arcane Curse comes down, trying to slow down some of these heroes. Roger just trying to go as much damage on to PYW. Might be able to get the kill with the help of the last word. Turns around, managed to get the Arcane Missile. And now Ramses is in trouble. He's going to be lanced up as well. XCJ has a Crystal Nova. Enough to be able to finish off the Sven. They do end up losing their Lina, though. Oh. Shinkyu. Gonna try and run down Pasha. Pasha has no escape. He's gonna have to juke his way through the trees somehow, but can't get away from the Ursa Bear.
I feel like everyone just kind of hits creeps.
Okay.
If you're Virtus Pro.
You'll just wait for the mistake.
Yeah, because you'll hit a timing where Ramses gets items. Like, he's going to get Mask of Madness in a Blink Dagger, and then he'll create his own space. But top lane...
Keep chasing him down. Pasha goes down again.
He's just getting run at. Doesn't feel like he wants to really give up on this lane, but...
Solo's dead in the bottom lane. GGG. Doppelganger, cut down some of the trees and make it a bit easier to find Solo. He's going to use all those illusions to charge in behind this tier 1 tower. Does manage to reveal Ramses for a second. XCJ couldn't get the frostbite, though. They're going to cut their way behind the tier 1 offlane towers. They're going to be able to catch the Vengeful Spirit. Easy, but Pasha is going to come in. He does have his level 6. Can they actually win a fight here? The swap back. Shinkyu does manage to get away, but Pasha chased him down with the Rolling Thunder. Will be able to find another bounce in. Can they actually kill him a second time? No one. He's going to lead up with the Requiem of Souls. See if he can get that quick pop. Oh, nailed it perfectly. Well, now you've got the superior initiation from VP. They can win team fights, even though they're down, simply because they've got Rolling Thunder, Blink Dagger. Later on, they may even have Blink Dagger on Roger, but that's more of a dream at this point. He's only sitting at 400 gold.
You're not seeing that for some time.
XCJ, kind of positioning himself deep in the jungle, is going to run into some of these heroes. It does at least make sure that his Lina isn't picked off, but feels like it's unnecessary to let in your supports die like this. Shinkyu is very far forward here. The Rolling Thunder is going to come in, stops him from being able to blink away. Another blink coming up. No, he's stopped by the Stormhammer. He's going to be caught out. Turns to try and fight Ramses, but it is to no avail. Maybe it's not. He actually managed to get the kill before he dies. GGG comes in, does manage to get a lot of damage on Pasha. He's already dead with all that Midas armor. No one managed to get off a good Requiem of his Souls. They're forced to back up. GGG is dropping low. He still has last word on him, and nice dunk from Roger. Managed to get more damage, and there goes the Phantom Lancer. He's dead. ZYT, he is forced to try and clean up some of these supports to make this fight look a bit better for Team Serenity.
Really
and Roger is going to be the one spotted finally. Oh, he managed to get the Vengeful Spirit kill, so it ends up being a 3 for 4.
That's the nice part about being behind and getting all these like random support pickoffs. You sort of get gold.
Yeah. 3-man smoke up. They do have a successful scan, and Ramses was in the side jungle, so I think they know it's a hero that isn't the Sven behind him. XCJ is going to lead the way with the Crystal Nova, trying to get them some vision. Does manage to get the jump on a solo here. The roll in from Pasha, but they baited an illusion out from the Phantom Lancer, so they're going to give up the Crystal Maiden. Sure, but the initiation is now gone from VP, and Serenity can try and pound. GGG looking to be able to slow down these heroes. Roger shows himself. He doesn't have the Blink Dagger, though. The Ult Scepter up onto the SF. Managed to get the LSA stun, trying to blow him up. ZYD can't quite do enough damage. Now ZYD being threatened by the physical damage. Ramses comes forward, blink forward, finish him off. Shin Q comes in with the physical damage of his own, managed to bring down the Sven, trading out 1-for-1 cores, a buyback from the Crystal Maiden, hoping to be able to slow down, jump away. Earthshaker couldn't TP out in time. He gets caught, double kill for Shin Q. I think they want to take the fight of somebody trying to go into the Roshan pit. And XCJ, well, he's going to be one potentially caught out here. Ramses blinking forward, LSA not going to go out, ZYD faking it.
They really don't want to hard commit for this. The double stun.
Don't manage to get the stun out onto the Sven. The roll in from Pasha will finally manage to finish up that Crystal Maiden. Now he runs into the Phantom Lancer on his way out, jumps his way over the river with a swift swashbuckle. Gets away.
Global, though. They're thinking about re-engaging too. You see that ping's coming out by solo.
Yeah.
You've got to be careful here if you're Serenity. Just because they don't have global, you're still at a number.
Oh, and then here, jump onto the Lina with an Echo Sand follow-up. The swap comes out. ZYD trying to limp himself away. Does manage to get the Gold Scepter onto the Sven. Now the magic damage comes in. Immediately just throws that Laguna Blade, but he has to run away from no one. No one is so fast trying to catch up. Finally managed to spot him. ZYD ends up going down, trading life for the Sven. GGG, he's going to have to try and carry this fight, but he's afraid of Roger right now, as he doesn't have a doppelganger just yet. Still silenced for so long. No one gets a little bit more damage onto him. Jinkyu comes forward, managed to get on top of the SF and pounds him to the ground. Usually see a lot of Pangos, pro Pangos going for the extra 2 second. Oh, bottom lane, they're going to be able to catch a support here, or DYD, can he stop this one? LSA a little bit early there, misses out on the stun. PYW still trying to get away, freezing field on the high ground, but no one gets off the ultimate. GGG does manage to dodge a good amount of damage. Now he's going to slow down Ramses. Managed to get the Lance out. Global silence out. Now the turn. Maybe Ramses can finish off that Phantom Lancer with the help of no one. They do manage to take down that Aegis, but it got hit by the LSA. ZYD still chasing him down, not letting him get that blink out.
Unstoppable.
Oh.
End of this.
Shinkyu still finds solo. That is back-to-back-to-back deaths, where he steps outside the base for a moment. And that's all it takes. ZYD used his BKB here in the top lane. Now is searching for Roger, is going to miss that stun, needs the Yule Scepter. We'll find it, he'll stop the TP. That should be a kill. As long as Roger, maybe he can blink himself out. Still, hit by another LSA. Yeah, W. We'll catch him. Pasha goes for the kill on the courier and gets it too. Took 2 hits, Serenity not fast enough. But a smoke up from Serenity, a smoke of their own. Hitting 4-man, gonna run into Pasha, swap back, whoa! He managed to blink himself away from the LSA in time. Swashbuckles out, can he actually get out of here? Well, Roger is gonna be the one who dies instead.
Autobots roll out.
And Shinkyu finds solo again, honestly. With this, are they gonna be greedy though?
I think you play greedy here.
Okay.
Play to win.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Good open an opportunity for Virtus Pro to win a team fight. As the heroes come up, oh, meteor reveal, swap back onto Roger, managed to blink himself to safety though, with the global silence going off. Serenity are now going to try and retreat, give up PYW, he's only a vengeful spirit. Serenity are going to try and get out as a 4-man, but GGG. He didn't doppelganger very far away. Now the BKB, it's wearing out on Ramses. Turns around, tries to get some damage. Solo's going to be slowed down. Here comes the Rolling Thunder from Pasha. The BKB already popped by Jinkyu. Goes straight for the throw. Goes straight for no one. Does manage to get that kill. Now slowing down Ramses as well. Ramses does not have that magic immunity to protect himself against the Lina. He will end up falling as well. Mass buybacks coming out from Virtus Pro. This could be the final fight for them, as Solo's going to be wiped off the earth by GGG once again. PL. 1 raise, 2 raise. Does manage to finish off the Crystal Main. A BKB popped. Turns around, tries to go for a wraith on GGG, but he's already doppelgangered away. Now the focus on that second lane of Rax, even with the buybacks. Virtus Pro are huddled inside of their base, cowering next to their shrine, and watching their Raxes die.
Real low on BKB charges on your SF.
Roger's in a position to be able to go for a Fisher block.
Where's the
ZYD? Oh, he managed to hit the LSA onto no one. No BKB, brought down by Jinkyu. That is a dieback. Ramses with the BKB activated, but he's getting just kited around. PYW swapped him out of position. Now they're poking at him. He turns around, tries to go for a kill. Roger immediately from ZYD. Roger comes in with a big Echo Slam on it too. But how much damage is there really out of just a solo Roger? The answer is enough to be able to kill a Crystal Maiden. Virtus Pro call it. Team Serenity. Hey, they went 1-1 with